Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is mind reading. Now, this is video number 43. If you have a question you'd like me to consider featuring on the channel, please leave it in a comment below. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe and hit like so that the channel can grow. Now then, let's talk about mind reading. This is a subject that can come in many different forms, but more often than not, it has to do with us interpreting what our ex is doing or feeling or thinking or any of that. I think in the area of breakups, mind reading is probably one of the most harmful things that we can do. And that's not to say I don't understand why we do it, but in this area, in order to be successful and in order to be the best version of ourselves that we can be, we have to avoid things that are not a good use of our energy. Basically, we have to budget our energy on things that will help us grow and become better versions of ourselves. And the good thing is that the more that you improve and level up, for lack of a better phrase, so will your partner, and so will your future partner. Because a big thing to remember here is that you are actively teaching your partner and those around you how to treat you. So the big question comes down to, why do we do mind reading, right? Why do we look for little signs in everything when it really probably isn't anything? Well, there's a couple of reasons, and the first big one is that your brain is trying to find any way to hold on to the connection with your partner. A like on your Facebook post could suddenly mean that they want to get back with you, when really, for them, it's just they liked whatever content you had. A text from them about a bill you both shared could turn into, oh, they want me back. They never have texted me about this bill before. Or bumping into them at the supermarket could mean, oh, but they know I always shop at this supermarket. This must mean they're looking for me and they want me back. Mind reading can come in many, many different forms, and that's why we really need to be careful about it. Now, it does go both ways, because mind reading can also be about things that you don't want to happen. You can assume that because your ex is not with you, well, that means they're with someone else, right? The idea that maybe they're having sex with somebody else, or they're spending their time with somebody else, when it could just be that they, in that moment, didn't want to be with you, and so they chose to break up with you. Mind reading doesn't necessarily mean you are literally trying to read this person's mind. It means you're trying to both read their mind, predict their actions, tell the future. It's all of those issues clumped into one. And we really need to be careful about doing that because it can be harmful. We need to operate on a basis of, what information do I have? What does this tell me about the situation? How will this help me improve and become a better version of myself? Those are the only questions you need to ask yourself, because anything else is irrelevant. 9 times out of 10, it's going to get you into trouble. And so, as I was saying, we need to operate from a basis of, what information do I have? And remember that the outcome is always the same if you follow no contact. Remember, if you're in no contact, you know that means that you are not contacting your ex for any reason. No birthdays, no deaths in the family, no holidays, no graduations, nothing. When they reach out to you, you're very kind, you're very cordial, you do not ignore them. And if they are single, you message them saying, hey, it's great to hear from you, I'd love to meet up. When are you free? If they give you any answer other than, sure, I'm free on Wednesday, let's say. If they give you any answer other than that, you say, hey, well, it was great hearing from you, keep in touch, let me know if you change your mind. Or, give me a call if your schedule opens up, or whatever. The next topic is, how do we stop mind reading? Because this is probably the worst stage of a breakup, is looking for meaning in everything. So the very first thing you're going to understand is that right after the breakup is fresh, just happened, you're not going to be able to. It's going to be nearly impossible. And so this is weird information, but let yourself do it. At this moment, your mind is a force of nature. It's not going to be able to stop doing it, so allow it to happen for a little while, but don't get caught up in the fantasies. You need to give your brain time to grieve, time to process what's happened, and that's okay. But if it's becoming month 2, month 3, month 4, well, now you need to start focusing on you. Now it's time to get down and do the work. And the hard part is that breakups suck, and sometimes the only thing that makes them suck less is time. That's especially frustrating because time is the one thing in this situation that we can't control. But there's a hell of a lot that we can control. And so for this week, I have homework for everybody. This is something you may have heard in a previous video, and if you haven't applied it yet, I want you to do it now. Write down 5 things that you want to accomplish that have nothing to do with relationships or love or your partner. 5 things that you want to do that are for you. Maybe it's becoming a homeowner, or getting a new job, or losing 10 pounds. Whatever it may be, I want you to start taking steps towards it today. That's all I had for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment below and tell me what topics you'd like me to cover in the future. Also, if you'd like to do a Skype or email coaching, be sure to visit thelovechat.net/coaching. I'm going to be out of the state for the next couple of days, and so the videos will be a little behind, but they are coming. And to thank you for your patience, I'll let you guys know the topic. The next video will be talking about breadcrumbs and how to interpret them. Until next time.